the third one this season. Those hunters. This new open season has proceeded without regulation long enough. But back to you. At least I've procured my shovel this time. Oh my goodness, you're still alive. My apologies. Wait, cease your movement. Don't move. You will only bring yourself more pain. Indeed, I do not have a proper head. This, jack-o'-lantern shall suffice for now. You're a werewolf. You should be acclimated to creatures of the night such as myself. How I know you're a werewolf? It's quite facile. You may be in your human form in this instance, but there's no reason for a human to be sauntering in the woods at this dark hour, with a full moon, no less. All creatures of the night are present, some less benevolent than I, so you are quite lucky I located you before perhaps a vampire or a zombie did. I am still frightened at the recollection of the zombie-wolf amalgamations of the 90s, 1890s that is. Old. How dare you, I'm only 243. Still old. Do you desire my assistance or not? Because I'm no longer bound by the moral codes of flesh and am capable of leaving you here to bleed out. Excellent. Are you capable of standing? Exemplary. Then take my bony hand and hop on, and I shall bring thee to my esteemed mansion. My skeleton servants will cater to your every need until you're capable of returning home. Yes, I said thee. You don't know what that means. Do people not address each other as thee anymore? Perhaps I am anachronistic, but the vicissitudes of language aren't what's preventing your absolute comfort and relaxation, is it? Excellent. Then I shall bring you to my mansion now and show you to your room. Oh, please, the pleasure is all mine, I assure you. I may be an incredibly esteemed monster, but I don't mind assisting a common creature such as yourself. How I'm alive without a head. Well, you see, I'm not anymore. I thought that should have been obvious, but I suppose I am rather elusive. It's what's kept me alive for so long, so to speak. It would be more correct to say I'm not strung up to a cross and burned by hunters seeking my gratuitously gruesome and frivolous demise. It's all for the sake of opulence, greed, esteem of being the successor to the legendary monster hunter. I suppose I would have quite a price on my pumpkin head. I am a legendary monster after all. Now then, let's not waste any more time. Daredevil, let's go. We've arrived. Yes, instantaneously. Horses can do that in this world. Quite discursive, aren't you? Anyways, yes, you are voracious. My residence is massive. That's not important. You require rest. Come now, I'll show you to your room. I shall leave you here now in this bed. You may roam the room and explore as you desire, but I implore you to sleep. While you are powerful as a werewolf, your injuries have deprived you of energy. At least the bleeding has stopped. You can't sleep. Well, I suppose I can ramble for you. I've been apprised that my rambles are relaxing. Then I shall begin. You're a werewolf, a common creature ubiquitous to the entire world, primarily because, well, it's facile to fell one of you, to be frank. All one would require is a silver bullet. I suppose since you are not 3 feet underground, this hunter was unprepared to encounter you. Quite lucky indeed. He must have been searching for a zombie, the most prevalent of the monster world, and perhaps the most spited. They are quite impressive. The lot have been proved to be capable of tackling ancient civilizations in mere days. However, it seems humans are much more adroit at throwing rocks now. Only a few have been detected by the human eye in the last 100 years, and most humans don't believe they exist anymore outside of fiction. But us monsters know better than to saunter in the woods in the middle of the night, lest we be bitten and turn to their legion of lethargy and incessant groaning. Another fascinating attribute of the zombies is that they retain the capability to convert other monsters to their cause with a simple bite. As I mentioned, were-zombies were all the rage back then. Quite effective killers, and this made them valuable to the zombie legions, but they were rather imprudent. Many turned on their decrepit owners due to the neurodegenerative complications once their brains rotted out of their skulls. Oh, you're asleep. Well, good night then. Sleep tight, and don't let the zombies, werewolves, vampires, demons, spiders, cannibals, mummies, ghosts, ghouls,